Hello everyone! For this video, this is our LeonClaw 560 point review. If you are new here, subscribe to the channel and comment your thoughts. By the way, mollabase.com until the end of October. Beyblade Burst stuff on our stores, 15% off, discounted automatically on checkout. Plus we got Beyblade X pre-orders, or now in this case orders, for LeonClaw, and probably some other stuff that may or may not get restocked. It's an optional way to support the channel. I appreciate any support regardless. But yes, we get our new balance type for Beyblade X. Been highly anticipated, and seemingly through the polls even I've done, a lot of people are excited for this one. Comes with a recolor of the Beyblade X winder, which I think is pretty sick. And yeah, let's take a look at this thing. Now the owner of this Beyblade is King Manju. Now they're a part of Team Zuganic, which is kind of like this whole animal kingdom kind of theme. And their Beyblade gimmick is the idea of double motion, which is essentially just, it can either just be balanced or it can move on the aggressive because it's like a flat bowl. And you basically see your other parts, which point we'll get to as I go over it. But yeah, pretty exciting to go over this and, you know, give it a peep. Oh, this actually looks really sick. Alrighty, well, when I open it, I cannot wait to go part by part on this. So here we have our Beyblade X winder, which this one is a white variant with a gold cord and obviously prongs. So the cord is literally more or less the exact same length. They're not really longer than each other. They're pretty much the exact same. And yeah, this is pretty clean. It kind of reminds me of the Burst launcher in the sense of the color scheme, just for like the white. But yeah, this is pretty cool. I love these launchers, and to see a little variant is nice. Going over to our part by part, we have LeonClaw, and I gotta say, yo, this shit looks good. I love the molding detail on this thing. This just looks very, very nice to look at. So since this is a balance type, basically what their idea was, when it's standing still, it's supposed to be kind of defensive when the Bey is trying to attack it. However, if it curves, they're like these little claws that are, I guess, supposed to make impact there. Does it actually do it in practice? You know, we'll see, but pretty neat idea for a balance type blade. And yeah, I'm very excited to actually use this and see what it can do. Moving on from there, we get our new ratchet this time, 560. We went from 4, we had 3 originally, now we have 5. So if you kind of just compare for a second, it's kind of an in-between of, I would say, 460 and 360 for kind of like that, the points thing. Obviously, it's pretty wide and a little bit rounded. Will more points be easier to abuse and to burst, or will it be okay because it's rounded enough? I guess we will see. Hopefully, this does have some use, because obviously that means if you have a deck of 3 Beyblades, that means you can have all low height if you want to. Moving on from there, we have our new bit, which is point. We have our new bit, which is point. Now, point is a bit that has high burst resistance. Now, obviously, here's an example that has low burst resistance ball. Now, obviously, because of the little part on this bit here, it doesn't have that little thick part that this one does. So, it has higher resistance. So, what that basically means is that since, obviously, you twist and lock your Beyblade X Bey, if it has higher resistance, it means it's going to cause a little bit more resistance for it to try to turn. And, yeah, to move on from there, basically, this is kind of your equivalent for metal fights. This would be flat ball, not flat spike. Obviously, because it's literally a ball. Or you could say it's like the rubberless version of Unite, since it's pretty close to that in literal shape. Obviously, not in material. It's not really close to Fusion. I would not say that. This is more of a ball than a spike. So, yeah. But aside from that, basically, it's kind of more or less the same premise. So basically, it's supposed to have some stamina, and it's supposed to go on the aggression once it tilts. If this ball is going to somehow last as the battles go on, we'll see. If these things don't wear too easily, then it could potentially mean for attack versus attack, you could have some pretty high stamina in those matchups, or you just have another basically flat pit. So we have our scale right here. So as we have our scale right here, we have a total of about 31.45. We have about 6.59, which actually, we have a difference there. And then after we have our point bit, which is about 22.23. You assemble your Beyblade X Beys, you basically get the ratchet here, you twist it, you put this part in, then you're getting about 40.23. So now fully assembled, yeah, this looks really cool. Very much like the design of Claw Leon. Really, really looks cool, man. I'm very excited to see how this works in practice. Yeah, no, that's kind of it. I just wanted to really just show this thing around. God damn, this thing looks really cool. Alrighty, we've got our little stadium set up here, and we've got LeonClaw. Will LeonClaw be interesting? Let's see. Now, first of all, I'll just do a flat launch. Okay, pretty balanced. Now, if I try to kind of tilt this, you're gonna see a little bit more of that kind of a little aggressive movement. So it's a pretty neat idea for a bit. It just seems like the idea of maybe flat could have more stamina. I think it's kind of cool because for battle, for an example, if I do like a tilt shoot, I can basically almost force a flower, you know, kind of, or something like that, or try to be stamina in the battle. I don't know. Alrighty, I am joined here by my mother, and our first opponent will be, god damn it, I need to get my gloves, and our first opponent will be the one and only Hell's Scythe, a balance versus balance type matchup. Will I get my ass kicked? Will I live? We're gonna find out. This one glove is really awkward for how it went on. Are you ready?
Yeah.
3 times 2. Give me team. Oh! Okay, 0-2. Tilt action. Damn. 3 times 2. Wow. Holy shit, dude. That was like a smack right there. 3 times 2. Okay, big hit. Do I get clapped? Do I barely manage? Learn. 3-2. 3 times 2. You keep tilting the thing. It's not gonna beat me. Whoa, wow.
It's not gonna beat me.
Yeah, well, I really put myself into that one, didn't I? Wow. Shit. 3 times 2. Okay.
Wow. That's a good one.
Okay, that was a good one. So that was like a full session. This one will just be like 1 round, probably. I missed.
Good.
Well, this is the issue. Oh, never mind.
You should miss all the time.
Oh no.
Yes.
Wait, big hits!
Yeah, you're going down.
So it seems like LeonClaw is like probably like more. Okay, wait, let me try to tilt actually. 3 times 2. Because it seems like you can do some kind of like crit hits. But I'm wondering how that can be used. Very weird blade. Good arrow. Let's see, 3 times 2. Times 2. Aw, damn it! Well, we don't rig the results here, so game's the game. Wow, like damn, bro. I don't know if I put the position right actually for this thing for how this should line up, but that was a burst. A shout out Wizard Arrow, sweeping all the bays in this channel. Let's see which position makes more sense for 560. 3 times 2. Shark Edge, 3 times 2. Oh my god, whoa! 3 times 2. Bro, I don't know what Shark Edge is. Okay, hold on. What is Shark Edge saying? 3 times 2.
You're out.
Yeah, I'm trying to process that. So it hit it so hard it made it deplete all the stamina, but it also got the extreme. All right, well, shit, man, hey, that's pretty good. You want to do one more?
Sure.
Okay. I will get, who will I get? 3 times 2. There's such an odd bay for how it hits. I'm kind of curious on, is it gonna just be weird consistency? Because there are rounds clearly where it just dies very bad, and other times where it just can manage. Yeah, this is Look at the jump. This bay is such an enigma because 3-tone shoot. This is a pretty unique idea of a balance type. It's kind of trying to take those attacks head on when it's kind of standing still. And a lot more times when it's tilting, you kind of see a little bit more of that aggressive hits that it can give. Now, I hope it can outspin here. Otherwise, then, that's going to be a little bit tricky. But stock seems a little bit interesting. Do you feel probably LeonClaw could just be maybe... Actually, I'm so curious on this blade. Okay, well, we'll be wrapping up for this section here, but for my thoughts, what do you think of this bay? Is it your favorite one right now, or are you still like, I don't know, anyone else?
It is my favorite one.
For now?
Yeah.
Alrighty, well, buy it from her store. Sorry. Alrighty, final thoughts on LeonClaw. Well, obviously, I did no competitive testing yet because I need time this week. I think it's actually a pretty cool idea for a bay, kind of the idea of it standing still and kind of tilting for those claws. It is pretty unique. I think the points bit is pretty cool. I'm not too sure what use I'm going to really find out of this stuff. 560, we'll see. 560, I have to make sure I get this in the right position, just because obviously probably how it's aligned on the blade, it really does matter. Hopefully it's pretty useful and it's not too bursty. Aside from that, I say it's like a pretty cool release, at least casually speaking, just because of what it was able to do. Very much a weird consistency, because like at times you saw like the shit fell down, it got outspun, then other times it murders like insane, so I don't know, maybe like inconsistent. This might be a high skill use blade in the sense you gotta really like do a little bit of effort to make it be consistent. Maybe, I don't know. Anyways, thank you for watching. Check out our store, mallbase.com. Use it, it helps support the channel. And have an amazing day and bye.